dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Duke. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here.
Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up by the defense. A live ball. Can they run it all the way back? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Humphreys. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game to threat the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphrey. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. In the clear at the 25. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, third down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch, to picking up huge yards to set up now a 1st and goal.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
What an outstanding job by this defense, not being fooled at all, setting the edge and allowing the inside speed of this defense to bring him down.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's intercepted. Breaks into the open. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick 6 in the 1st quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think
deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
It's really Really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Blue Devils are in the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails, and they're still trailing. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Nolan. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback looking to scramble. Keeper for the first down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he's...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Second down play coming up for this offense. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Duke. They count the drive with 6 points.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So the try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To the air, it's Nolan. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He flips it to the back across the middle. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! And now the defense able to bring him down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Running out of time in the pocket. Surrounded by the pass rush. He's sacked.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Gets some space around the 30.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The pass is caught, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Close to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. First and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Duke. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He runs it into the end zone to push the lead up to 6. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Linebacker shifting around now. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Escapes the pocket. He got enough for the first down. He's still going. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Defense is coming after him. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He can go. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. And you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
PAT puts him up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Clark. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Nolan. Catch made on the right side. They can't stop him. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw again. He lets it go on the move. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Now here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Duke. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense continues to have a great day. Look up at the scoreboard. They got a nice lead. You got fourth down now coming up deep in your opponent's own territory. But if I'm this offense at this point in the game, you got to think about going for it.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. When he's got some space here. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They are pouring it on now. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. The short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down here for this offense. And the runner takes off to his right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll take a deep shot. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Down late, they keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. On the move now. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. He hands it to the back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
The Blue Devils looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. QB keeper all the way. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Let's go. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nope, he is stopped short. And the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
He's going to hand this off. Running through the tackle. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up